Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at 5 tips to better your elocution style and how you can engage your audience at the same time. So let's begin.
So what is the first thing that we should look at? It is to start strong. First impressions matter. After all, the first impression is the best impression. When you find yourself in front of an audience ready to give your speech, understand a simple thing. You have 2 or 3 minutes until they form their impression of you. That is, are you a good speaker? Are you a decent speaker? Am I interested in listening to what you're saying? At first, they're most likely to obviously give you a chance. After all, that's why they've come to listen to you. If you fail to meet their expectations in the beginning itself, you've already lost it there. Start your presentation or speech strong and show them why they should give every single bit of their attention. Why should they listen to you? Are you a good speaker? Etc. So you should form a sort of image in their heads where they are so interested in listening to you because you're so good. So the second thing that we should look at is doing hand gestures. So in simple words, what are hand gestures? They are in basic words, another method to interact and engage with your audience using your hands while giving a speech or presenting something. Not showing hand gestures is one of the biggest mistakes that people make. Like they put their hands in the back or in their pockets. That is wrong. You can use it for emphasis or to show different facts, etc. So for emphasis, you can do this so that you're trying to pinpoint something. Different facts, you can do this and this. There are various kinds of movements that you can do with your hands just to emphasize on particular things. So as we had discussed before, showing your hands like this, showing off your hands, keeping it away from your body is very good. Whereas keeping it in the back, in your pockets and everything is something that people commonly do, but you shouldn't be doing. So the third thing that we're going to be looking at is voice modulation. Voice modulation is one of the most powerful weapons that you can have in your arsenal while delivering a speech. Not only does it reflect confidence, but it also helps in convincing your audience about your beliefs or ideas. So this is basically about the pitch that you're talking at or the way that you're speaking. Let's take a simple example so that you can understand this concept better. This is the example, and we'll be reading this paragraph in 2 different ways to try and understand how voice modulation works. So the first way of saying this could be like this. Pink ponies and purple giraffes roamed the field. Cotton candy grew from the ground as a chocolate river meandered off to the side. What looked like stones in the pasture were actually rock candy. Everything in her dream seemed to be perfect except for the fact that she had no mouth. So that is one way of saying it, this is the other way of saying it. Pink ponies and purple giraffes roamed the field. Cotton candy grew from the ground as a chocolate river meandered off to the side. What looked like stones in the pasture were actually rock candy. Everything in her dream seemed to be perfect, except for the fact that she had no mouth. So these are the 2 ways, and obviously the second one was way better because I had implemented voice modulation in that, and therefore I highly recommend everyone to speak in a way that's using voice modulation so that you can show off how confident you are, and it will help in better engaging your audience. The next tip that I'm going to give you is to inflict passion upon the audience. If you're saying a speech, you must be passionate about the topic that you're speaking on. And this is one of the most important tips that I can give you. Be passionate about what you're doing. The moment you inflict passion into your speech, you will be able to connect more with your audience on deeper levels. They are also interested in or passionate about the topic. That's why they're listening to you. If they see someone saying a speech without caring or having a deep passion regarding the subject, they'll automatically know that it's a waste of time for them to stay and listen to you. After all, you can't expect the audience to be passionate about the topic that you're talking about when you yourself are not interested. So become interested, become passionate about it. Talk in such a way that you love that topic, you really want to influence someone, etc. Last but not the least, find good information. To make a speech, obviously, we need information to put in it. It is very important that we find good information. Only then will our speech really have a purpose. Research, read, and understand topics so that you can put in good information in your speech. Do not put outdated statistics or invalid information, because then the point of saying your speech itself is not valid. Do not put in information that you get just from the few first searches that you get from a Google search. Rather, twist and turn the topic that you have received. Try and go into links that you think people wouldn't have read already, and try to give them new information. This would make them more interested. Hope you got some good information from this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And this is me out.